Graphic Igor Lazarevic CFL.CA staff Winnipeg. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers and Saskatchewan Roughriders wrap up their season series with a third and final meeting at Investors Group Field on Sunday, in a matchup with more than just points on the line. The annual Banjo Bowl has become a symbol of Prairie pride, its winner claiming bragging rights for an entire year regardless of points or standings at the end of the season. The annual rematch of the Labor Day Classic has even more intrigue this season, as the Riders and Bombers are two of the CFL's elite teams heading into Week 12. The Riders picked up their third straight win in the Labor Day Classic, downing the Bombers 3,824 at New Mosaic Stadium. Saskatchewan's offense was dominant from the start, racking up 3 touchdowns in the first quarter alone to jump out to a 243 lead after 15 minutes. Quarterback Kevin Glenn threw 26 for 36 for 386 passing yards and 3 majors. Nauman Roosevelt, Duron Carter, and Rob Bagg were on the receiving end of the trio of touchdowns, while Bakari Grant led all receivers with 139 yards on 7 catches. Photo Matt Smith CFL.CA Ed Gainey had 2 interceptions, including a pick just short of the end zone that prevented a Winnipeg touchdown late in the fourth quarter to thwart a Bombers comeback. The Riders have shot their way up the Nissan Titan Power Rankings in recent weeks. Their third straight win catapulted them to the number 2 spot, behind only the Calgary Stampeders. On Saturday, however, things will be different for the Green and White. The series shifts to hostile territory at Investors Group Field. Meanwhile, the Riders will be without a couple of key players in their rematch with the Bombers. Bombers already looking ahead to rematch. The Bombers will be out for vengeance when they return home to Winnipeg. Timothy Flanders had a team-high 78 rushing yards, and also added a touchdown on 7 catches. Quarterback Matt Nichols completed 35 of 47 passes for 364 yards with 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. The loss brought an end to the Bombers' 5-game winning streak. Overall, when you watch the film, I don't feel like it was an awful game, Nichols told BlueBombers.com. We were playing against a good football team. You make a few mistakes and the game doesn't go in your favor. We just need to clean some things up. It's not rocket science. It's first down production and taking care of the football better. The Bombers found themselves in a hole that they couldn't get out of after giving up 3 first-quarter touchdowns to the Riders. Nichols and company turned predominantly to their passing game to try and make up yards and move the sticks. As a result, dual-threat running back Andrew Harris racked up an impressive 72 yards on 10 catches but only managed 29 yards on the ground, tying his lowest total this season. Harris only saw 3 touches in the entire second half as the Bombers finished the night with only 37 rushing yards. Photo Johanny Utras CFL.CA It is no secret that the ground game has been essential to Winnipeg's success so far this season year. They average a league-high 101.6 rushing yards per game. Look for the Bombers to re-establish their run game in their rematch with the Bombers. By the number 6 league-leading interceptions for Ed Gainey. All of them have come in the past 3 weeks. 19 passing touchdowns this season by both Nichols and Glenn, tying them for second in the league. 42 yards needed by Weston Dressler to earn a spot in the top 25 all-time for receiving yards. 100 career wins that Glenn can reach with a victory this week. The Skinny. This is the 13th year that the Banjo Bowl will be held, with Winnipeg leading the all-time series with a 76 record. The Bombers have won 3 of the last 4 Banjo Bowls, including a 17-10 victory last year. Kevin Glenn will become only the second quarterback in CFL history to start for both teams in the Banjo Bowl. This will be his 6th start in the annual game, trailing only Darian Durant's 7 starts. This will also be Matt Nichols' 3rd consecutive start in the Banjo Bowl for the Bombers. Will Banjo Bowl remain in Winnipeg for a 3rd straight year, or will the Riders be taking some new hardware back to Regina? With files from Riderville.com, BlueBombers.com, AFI, Yar Media and the CFL. American Football International is collaborating with Yar Media and the Canadian Football League to present 2017 CFL games live. This is more than a live stream. This is a stream of the top-flight TSN network television broadcast. If you can't watch it live, each game is available for viewing through the remainder of the season. Live stream PPV CFL Saskatchewan Roughriders at Winnipeg Blue Bombers at 3 p.m. EDT September 9, 9 p.m. September 9 cest.